What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 105, and in today's episode, as you're probably aware by now, we have the FA Cup final with Watford against Newcastle United here at Wembley. We got to the final by beating Sunderland, their rivals, by 2-0. Newcastle saw off Chelsea by 2-1 in their semi-final to set up this Watford versus Newcastle United FA Cup final, as we're aiming to win it for the third straight season. That would be a fantastic achievement. Interestingly enough, I have not played the BPL final day yet either against Southampton. You would have seen that in the last episode, so I don't know whether we would have stayed undefeated or not. I'm hoping we would have done so. I've played a game against United and Swansea, which you would have seen yesterday, but I haven't played the Southampton game yet, as this game came before it. So I have to do some clever editing to make this one come after it. But either way, well, it's just leaving it until the next episode. But either way, not really clever. Either way, taking on Newcastle here for the FA Cup final, and of course the big one, of course, as we all know, is again that Champions League final rematch against Barcelona, which will be in tomorrow's episode. But either way, still really want to win this game and win it for the third successive year. Also worth noting as well, if we do win it this season, we've already won the Community Shield and the Copa Europe. We already signed up the Premier League a while ago as well. And if we can win the FA Cup and the Champions League too, that'll mean that we have a record amount of trophies won in one season in this career so far. So, a lot of you guys have been talking about this season, and, many of you have, lost a lot of interest in it this season. I totally get that as well. I totally understand that a lot of you guys have been sort of, losing a little bit of interest in Season 4 of Career Mode. I totally get that, because at the end of the day, we won everything there has to be won last season, other than the Copa Europe. Going to lead the team as it is, actually, and not make any changes. Was thinking about playing possibly Deeney in this game, just to give him a treat, but actually I think I'll leave it. But, other than the Copa Europe, we won everything there was to win last season with Watford already. And the Copa Europe wasn't exactly the one trophy we're desperate to win. So I can see why a lot of you guys lost a lot of interest this season, because it's really all about trying to stay undefeated in the Premier League and just defend our trophies really. But I will say that if we do pull off this win and then win the Champions League as well, that will be a record amount of trophies won in one season. That's all that you can win apart from one, which of course would have been the Capital One Cup. That's still something which I'm really desperate to do. So this FA Cup final, I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, well, we won it 2 seasons ago. Well, for the past 2 seasons, I don't really care. No, I really want to win this, because I want to try and get 5 trophies won come the end of the season. That would be a fantastic way to leave Watford come the end of the season. And of course, if we do end up undefeated as well, what a fantastic way to end what will probably be our 4th and final season here at Watford. But anyway, guys, I will say this as well. As per usual, thank you for supporting the series so far. I really do appreciate it. Now, as I mentioned before, this will probably be our 4th and final season. However, you guys still can vote to block the move come the end of the season. I know a few of you guys have been asking me, where you plan to go come the end of the season, where you plan to, be applying for jobs for. All will be revealed on Sunday this season. Is this FA Cup final here? Yesterday's episode would have been the Premier League here. Yesterday's episode would have been the Premier League final day. That would have been on Wednesday. This will be on Thursday. I'm recording the commentary on Monday. So you'll see us on Thursday. The BPL final day would have been on Wednesday. And on Friday, which will be tomorrow afternoon, you'll see the Champions League final against Barcelona. Now on Saturday, you'll have the goal of the season. And on Sunday morning, you will have the vote for the new career mode team in this career mode. So basically, if you're wondering where we're going next, or where we probably will be going next, depending on what you guys say, wait until Sunday morning. All will be revealed in that video. Don't miss it. You'll get the chance to vote on the team, or of course keep me here at Watford. That's totally fine as well, whatever you guys prefer. So yeah, if you're wondering and you're just a little bit confused, you're not really sure what's going to be happening, wait until Sunday even, and all will be explained there. But anyway, guys, here we go. FA Cup final against Newcastle United. Can we win it for the 3rd straight season? What an achievement that will be. Remaining trophies to win this season, as we aim for a magic 5 trophies in one. In one season's worth of football with Watford. Can we do it? Here we go. Watford against Newcastle here in the FA Cup final at Wembley, hoping to add another trophy to our collection and win it for the 3rd straight season. Let's do it. Conor Plianka through towards Neymar down the right hand side. Can he beat Haidara to the ball? Answer is no. Wow, what a terrible start to this game, man. Still 0-0, no real chances. Carvalho on the ball, might go for goal just to get the first shot of the game under our belts. There we go, first shot, and it goes harmlessly wide of the post. This has been a terrible start to the game. 17.5 minutes in, still 0-0. Not what I was hoping for. is Aarons for Newcastle. Rolando Aarons on the ball, plays it through towards Sissoko, now towards Jonafaz, onto Haidara, and Davis comes across, but Haidara's blitzed him for pace here, and Klein gets back and blocks the first cross, but Haidara gets back onto it and goes for goal, and Butland turns behind for a corner, and finally we see Newcastle have their first shot of the game, and the first real shot of the game by both sides. Good save by Butland, still 0-0. So it's half-time here at Wembley, and I'm just going to offer a frank and sincere apology, to be honest. This was one of the worst FA Cup final first halves I've ever played. There's been barely any chances to report. I've had 2 attempts with Carvalho from range which were out of frustration if nothing else, which I might show you, and there's only been one proper chance I can recall, which was Newcastle testing the gloves of Jack Butland, and he made a pretty simple save at his near post. Other than that, there's been absolutely nothing to report. It's been a really, really poor game. It says you've had 4 shots, but as you can see, 2 of them came from range from Carvalho. I don't even remember the other 2. I think they might have been half-hearted headers from corners or something, but either way, it is still 0-0. We've had more of the ball, but to be honest, neither side has looked capable of breaking down the other one. It's been all about defence in the first half. Both defences are standing firm. It's still goalless. Hopefully, that will change in the second half and we'll get some goals. Sissoko's tackled. Now Neymar on the ball, trying to take it around his man. Oh, that is nice. That is nice, to be fair. And he's got us a little bit lucky. It's okay. It's still Neymar. It's still Neymar. It's still Neymar. And it's still Neymar. And Neymar. And it's blocked by Juan Jesus. And put behind for a corner. And we'll count it as a chance, but again, the corner comes in and it's cleared away by Krul. Neymar on the ball, going to try and catch him off his line, and Krul has to tip it over, and now maybe the game is going to spark into life. It's taken its time, but now we might start getting some chances. Konoplyanka's corner to the centre, and just as I say that, right on cue, Krul has a simple catch, and it is still goalless. Come on, something's got to happen soon. Corner to Watford, Ryan Talla to take it, swings it towards the edge of the area where Boufal is waiting, and he won the header, but he couldn't get it goal bound, and the substitute puts it wide of the post. I think the game is going to start to open up a little bit now as we come towards the latter stages, as legs are getting tired, but it is still 0-0, and this game is looking certain to go to extra time. It's Rolando Aarons for Newcastle, and Konoplyanka comes across, and I cannot believe that a free kick was not given there. Konoplyanka just took out the man before the ball. I'm almost certain of it, and the referee said nothing, but I don't mind. Ryan Talla through towards Boufal, and Boufal on the ball, waits for Ryan Talla to make an overlapping run. There we go, and Boufal, what a ball by Sofiane Boufal, and Ryan Talla is round Daryl Yamat here, and inside the area, and he drills in across, and Neymar scores, get in, 11 minutes to go. What an assist by Ryan Talla, and Neymar opens the scoring with just over 10 minutes on the clock. Thank goodness for that. One of the worst FA Cup finals I have ever played, barely any chances at all, and Neymar opens the scoring. Ryan Talla playing in the left back role right now, sprints down the left hand side, drills in across, and Neymar, I mean, that is one hell of a finish by Neymar. He's sliding and he's going backwards, yet he 180 turns it into the goal. That's actually a really nice finish from Neymar. That's actually really cool. It's a little bit fortunate, don't get me wrong, because I don't think Tim Krul really made much of a good effort to save that one, but either way, we don't mind. Neymar's got the goal, we're 1 goal up, and that should be the goal to win the game now. Newcastle have offered very little in this game in terms of attacking threat. I'm pretty sure that'll be the goal that wins the game. Watford 1, Newcastle 0. We've left it late, we haven't done much, but we're in front, and it's 1-0. Cabella for Newcastle. Can he get one final chance to equalise? It's Martinez on the ball, and he's still got Cabella running through. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! What a ball! And a shot by Wijnaldum goes over the bar. I didn't see Wijnaldum in the centre there. What a ball that was! And one of the rare chances for Newcastle goes begging late on in the game. If they want to equalise, they can't be doing that. It's still 0-0, and they've missed a golden opportunity to equalise. Loftus-Cheek just needs to bring that one down, play it back to Jack Butland, and with 3 added minutes on the clock, I'm pretty sure they're all being counted now. We're just waiting for the final whistle to come any minute now. Shaw, look at the room for Luke Shaw to gallop here, and Juan Jesus comes across, but Shaw beats him easily. What a chance here. Shaw on the ball, he's got Ryan Talla out wide, Marco Ryan Talla to seal the game and the FA Cup. He's done it. Marco Ryan Talla, what a performance, an assist and a goal for Marco the Magician, and that is that. Game over, good night. Watford 2, Newcastle 0. We're going to win the FA Cup for the 3rd successive season. Luke Shaw off the bench, plays it through towards Ryan Talla. The guy can play anywhere, man, seriously. I played him at left back when I brought on Boufal and Loftus-Cheek. Now to right wing after bringing on Luke Shaw. Good tactical decision to push him further upfield, bring on a more defensive player. The defensive player gets the assist, Ryan Talla gets the goal. It is 2-0, and it is good night Newcastle. Final score, it's going to finish now. Watford 2, Newcastle 0. The game, not the best of FA Cup finals in all honesty, but 2 late goals are going to secure secure it for us, and we may as well now wait for the referee's final whistle, which comes straight after kick-off. Final score then, Watford 2, Newcastle 0, a goal for Neymar and one for Ryan Talla, and the trophy is ours. So delighted with that. You know, again, not a classic in terms of games, I'll be honest. There weren't too many chances to report. I'll struggle to find some proper highlights, really. But either way, the most important thing is that our names are on the trophy for a third successive season. We wanted to dominate English football with Watford at some point during this series, and we're already doing that 4 seasons in. 3 FA Cup wins in a row, 2 Premier League wins in a row. Yes, only the one Capital One Cup in 4 seasons, and that was in the first season, but either way, what a fantastic achievement to win the FA Cup 3 years in a row, and this was a really, really, well, uneventful game, but we did what we needed to do, and that's the most important thing. So I decided to pick a strong lineup for this game. Didn't have to do that. I felt as though I could have kept faith with players like Djokovic in goal for Butland, and played some other youngsters as well. But instead, I wanted to revert to the usual first 11. I felt they deserved to be playing in the final. One of the last ones we'll probably have with Watford, as we will most likely be leaving next season. And it's just good to know we have won the FA Cup for the 3rd successive season. So Butland lifts the trophy for the 2nd year running. He was captain last year as well, wasn't he? Yes, pretty sure he was. So 2nd year running, Butland lifts the FA Cup, and we are indeed FA Cup champions of England for the 3rd year running. I mean, just to say that, the 3rd year running FA Cup wins. I don't think I've actually ever done that before. I can't remember ever winning the FA Cup 3 years in a row. So we're still doing new things on YouTube in FIFA 16. Crazy stuff. But Button lifting the trophy, FA Cup wins for the 3rd time, and that is just fantastic. And again, I'll say it again. It wasn't the best of games. It really wasn't. I'll struggle to find highlights for you guys, but we won it, and that's the most important thing. So the FA Cup is won. That is now trophy number 4 for the season. We've won the Copa Europe, we've won the Community Shield. We didn't win the League Cup, but we have now won the FA Cup to add to our Premier League, which we won a couple episodes ago. And of course, in the last episode, you would have seen us wrap up the season as well. Whether we've done undefeated or not, I'm not too sure, but hopefully we have done so. And now, of course, we're going to be chasing our 5th and final trophy of the season, hopefully against Barcelona in the Champions League final, which you guys will see tomorrow afternoon. So again, a pretty uneventful FA Cup final. There were 9 shots from us, but to be honest, a few of them were really half-hearted efforts, really. Newcastle barely even attacked us, even late on in the game. Only one proper chance I can remember, and I think we deserved the win, but it certainly wasn't a comprehensive one and not the best of games ever. But Ryan Talla man the match for me, 9.3, 1 assist and 1 goal as well. I started playing him left back when I brought on Buffal and Loftus-Cheek, and then moved into right wing. I really like Mark and the Magician, and I'm so glad that you guys decided to tell me to keep faith with him. What a decision that's proved to be. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching the video. Just said guys twice. Thank you for watching the video. Really do hope you have enjoyed it. The FA Cup is ours. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do consider leaving a like rating, as it's of course much appreciated. It really helps my channel out. And of course, don't forget that in the next episode, which you'll see tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the Champions League final against Barcelona, and that'll be the final episode, proper episode of the season. So look forward to that one. Thank you for watching this one. Please do leave a like if you have enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.